Hey folks, welcome you all to a new video. This is CA Ganesh Bharadwaj. So your exams are just around the corner and I hope that your preparation is coming along fine. So in this video, I am going to provide you all with the right and solid guidance on revising your paper 4 cost and management accounting. And we call this technique as the deep revision strategy. Now, before I get into the technicalities of deep revision technique, now I want to tell you guys a few things. Number one, in this particular technique, we are going to see how to make the maximum use of whatever limited time is available. Now, whether you are watching this video 2 weeks before your exam or 2 days before your exam, as the case may be, this is a workable model that will help you to make the maximum use of whatever limited time is available for you. And sir, if I start from the scratch, will I be able to do it? Absolutely not. This is a deep revision technique. So as the word revision goes, basically you should have studied the subject once, right? We are in the fag end of, approaching our exams. So in the final lap, how do we go about with the revision is what we are going to see here. Fine. Now, in this particular deep revision technique, now it is enough if you spend 36 deep revision hours, solid 36 hours. If you spend, it will fetch you 68 marks in your exam. Sir, what is all these things? I will just break it down for you. Now, maybe you would have already studied the entire subject once, but unless and until you do an effective revision, you will not be able to recollect all these technicalities of the subject. You will not be able to recollect it in your exam. So as good as what is not revised is actually not studied. It is something like that. So revision is something that is extremely important. And in this case, in this particular video, I am going to tell you all how you should prioritize your revision, the chapters that you need to give more importance, and most of all, what you need to do is, this is something similar to the concept of limiting factor that we actually study in marginal costing. Time is a limiting factor. By spending less amount of time, focus on those areas that contribute to a maximum number of marks. But of course, there are a few chapters which you need to spend more time, but its presence is actually all pervasive throughout the subject, so that you cannot see this. This is the reason why I have actually researched on all the past exam trends as well as your MTPs, and I have come up with this order of priority with respect to revision. Now, basically, if you see in cost sheet chapter, I am expecting somewhere around 8 marks every attempt on an average, including MCQ and descriptive component. It gets tested for about 8 marks, and this entire chapter you can revise it in a span of just 4 hours. So how can we revise the entire chapter in 4 hours? Now, if you have already prepared it well, yes, I think 4 hours is comfortable, including 1 or 2 questions solving fully also, you will be able to do it. Sir, I don't know how to revise. Not a problem at all. In our YouTube channel, we have this marathon or free revision lectures. You can go there. This entire cost sheet chapter, I have revised it in a span of just 2.5 hours, right? Even after watching this entire revision video on cost sheet, you will still be left with 1.5 hours for self-preparation. That will be sufficient. Are you clear with this? Of course, for this to work out, you should have already prepared all the numerical problems in cost sheet. We are talking about the revision strategy. Similar case for overheads and ABC. I am clubbing these two chapters put together. Now, on an average, if you see, it gets tested, overheads plus ABC gets tested for about 14 marks, right? And it's enough if you just spend 6 hours on this. It will not take beyond that. If you watch our revision videos, these two chapters put together, I have completed it in a span of just 4 hours, right? And marginal costing, this attempt in Jan 25 attempt, I am expecting 10 marks of case study based MCQ in marginal costing. It is just my gut feel. I feel somehow that the case study based MCQ this attempt, so every attempt, 2 case study based MCQs will be there carrying 10 marks each, right? So I feel this attempt, out of those 2 case study based MCQs, 1 case study based MCQ will come from this marginal costing chapter. This is something that, I feel so. Right, and this chapter you can revise it in a span of 6 hours. Again, in our YouTube channel, we have uploaded it for 4 hours. In fact, marginal costing we have comprehensively covered in our revision lectures, that is in our marathon video. Literally, I've broken it down into every single concept inside this chapter, right? If you are able to revise by yourself, of course, it's well and good. If not, not a problem at all. You can watch our marathon, and using that also you will revise. And even after watching that marathon video on marginal costing for 4 hours, you will still be left with 2 more hours of self preparation, right? Similar case for standard costing. Once again, I feel this attempt, standard costing for Jan 25 attempt, somewhere I feel they are either going to test variable overhead variances or fixed overhead cost variances. Among these two, or maybe a question that is a mixture of both. I feel that your overhead variances is what is going to be tested in this attempt, because in the last attempt they tested a question on labor, material and labor variances, but I feel that in this attempt it's going to be for on variable and fixed overhead cost variances. But once again, guys, if you spend 6 solid hours on this, right, you are guaranteed of 8 marks, right? And one more thing here, process costing, 4 hours you spend, you will be able to get 7 marks here. Service costing, 3 hours. Every attempt they are testing a minimum of 5 marks. By the way, guys, all these weightage that I'm giving, I am slightly putting it on a conservative side. Suppose in one particular topic they are testing it for slightly lesser mark as given here, it gets compensated by more mark in any one of these 8 chapters only. So overall weightage of 68 marks, I have come up with it on a very conservative note. I'm sure that it will easily cover about 60 plus 65 plus marks. Somewhere around 65 to 70 is what I'm predicting, right? And similarly, your material costs, 5 hours you dedicate, you'll get 8 marks here. And budgeting, 2 hours and you'll get 8 marks. But in this case, this 8 marks, we are not able to kind of come up with it properly, because in budgeting chapter, it is kind of inconsistent. Sometimes what they do is, in fact, every attempt, budgeting chapters of somewhere around 4 to 5 marks gets tested in theory, right? So this is the reason why I have kept it under the last priority, but preferably try to cover this also. In fact, in our 3/4 strategy or our exemption strategy video, I have actually covered all these 7 chapters in the 3/4 strategy, and budgeting chapter I had kept it under the 1/4 component. But at the time of revising, I would suggest that you cover these 8 chapters, technically speaking 9 chapters, because overheads and ABC have clubbed it into one. These 9 chapter, guys, you cover it properly, solid revision, right? Suppose you are not able to revise, once again we have videos for all these chapters on our YouTube channel. You can watch and you can revise along with this marathon videos. And over and above that also, every chapter I've given you some time for self-study, self revision. If you are able to do this, trust me guys, 36 hours is all you need to score an exemption, right? 36 hours. Let us assume in a day we are left with about 2 weeks from the exam. I'm recording this video on 30th of December, right? So you are left with about 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks from your exam. Definitely in a day you will at least study for 9 hours, let me assume, right? So which means that it's enough if you dedicate 4 days. In a span of 4 days, you are guaranteed of an exemption in costing. What more do you want? But all these things will work out provided you do a proper revision and maintain the same priority. First you finish cost sheet, then you go to overheads and then do ABC. Overheads and ABC, in my opinion, ABC is an extension of overheads. So don't look at it as a separate chapter. It's just an extension. In fact, I am expecting that this attempt also, just like the previous attempt, they will be coming up with one numerical problem that has part A, traditional costing, basically your overheads, and part B, so the same sum needs to be solved under ABC. This is what I feel is going to be tested in this attempt, just like the previous attempts and all. Then go for marginal costing, then come to standard, then process, service, material cost, and budget. You follow the same order, right? The hours that I have given is basically, this is an ideal hour. In fact, conservatively, I am saying that you will be able to do that. And if you are kind of trying to figure out how to do this revision, once again, I'm telling you, you can do the revision along with our marathon. And that's about it, guys. It is not at all difficult, because towards the fag end, when you're approaching your exams, that's when you lose a lot of confidence. Now, I am telling you, 36 hours of dedicated revision time is going to guarantee you an exemption. And trust me, guys, this is proven and time tested. Beyond this, nothing can come. Now, sir, what about the remaining chapters? Do you mean to say they will not come? Definitely they will come. I'm not saying they will not come, because we have given a coverage of only 68 marks, right? I am telling you, with the limited time, let's make sure that we are guaranteed of an exemption. Once you are done with these 8 or 9 chapters, then if you still have remaining time, you can focus on the other chapters also and cover it. Are you clear with this, guys? So please follow this particular strategy and approach. I am sure that you will be able to make it really well in your upcoming exams. So that's it from my side for today, guys. I will see you all in the next one. Thank you all so much. All the very best.